Hello everyone, I'm Shushmita and I welcome you all to our interview assignment presentation. We invited Sunita Nanwani, who strongly believes every human being is beautiful, unique, and simply amazing in their own way. She loves to build confidence in her clients through Inside Out by working as a personal fashion stylist and consultant based in Pondicherry as Flaunt the Best in You. We invited her via Instagram and we're lucky to have her on board in our assignment. And we had a very interesting interaction, and we are happy to share that with you.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, ma'am. I'm Preeta.
I'm Shushmita.
I'm Sridhar Venkateshwar.
I'm Sherlyn.
And we are first year MBA students from Pondicherry University. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us, and it is delighted to have you among us. She have been styling men and women and teenagers for last 22 years in the retail store before COVID.
Would like to thank each one of you to collaborate with each other and come up with this beautiful platform and giving me the opportunity to be with you all. So, yes, thank you so much. Let's move on to the questionnaire session. We would like to know what inspired you to choose fashion designing as your career. As you all know that as a child I was always into my father's business. We used to go and meet him to spend more time. So that time when I was younger, I used to get inspired with the kind of designs that we used to come into the shop and the way the clients were interacting with my dad. So that motivated me to become a personal stylist, and that's how I started my journey to improvise on bringing in more stocks, bringing in more designs and styles to help all the women who came into the shop that time. So, and after lockdown, I was like, I couldn't sit idle at home. And that was the time when I said, let me start doing something, virtually. That's my journey.
Ma'am, that's really inspiring. Could you tell us about the hardships you faced while you first started as a personal fashion stylist and consultant?
Yes, it's a brilliant question, and it's not easy to answer this because I am still struggling. My challenge was when I was doing things during the lockdown. So I didn't understand how the algorithm of Facebook or Instagram works. Content I had many, but just learning those techniques of bringing your content together, editing, all those were my challenges. And I'm still learning to become a tech savvy as great as you all are. So I'm still reaching there. I will do it definitely.
Ma'am, your Instagram posts are very nicely organized and it really like reached out to the audience to help them know what you really are doing in your field.
Your Instagram post ambience are like buildings at White Town, ma'am. Like that ambience. It's great.
Thank you so much. It's nice, when people, youngsters like you, are liking it. Now it's double my effort has to go in and bringing out more content to reach out and match up to your ideas too. Yeah, ma'am. I would like to ask what are the skills that are necessary for becoming a successful fashion stylist? The skills that you require is to you need to understand your client, you need to understand the market, you need to understand see, not every client can afford branded pieces, so you have to come up with something that is suiting his or her body size, style, comfort, and her or his budget. So these three factors are very very important if you want him to be or she to be a dedicated a loyal client. So you have to understand these three things.
That's interesting, ma'am. And one more thing is, could you please tell us more about the services you offer?
Oh God, yeah, sure, definitely. Services are plenty because there are so many things, I can't sit quietly when I see somebody who really needs my style. That's the whole trouble with me. So I've narrowed it down to at least two. So right now I'm just focusing on wedding attire, people for grooms, especially power. I feel the maples and all. To be very honest, women have a huge range and variety to wear from. And there are so many options for men. They are only stuck with kurta pajama or coat suit and vesti satte. So these are not the three options, please. There are so many things for men, and I can really help them out, especially the grooms to be. And second thing, I would like to help on the corporate sector, especially women and men over there. So based on the colors, you cannot wear bright colors to work. So keeping their complexion, their comfort again, and their body shape in mind again, this is where I really focus in. And there's one more thing that is coming in the pipeline, which maybe in the month of Feb or something, where I would like to help all those students, the finalists who are going for job interviews, especially from a small town to a big cities. They feel sometimes, oh, they are wearing branded stuff, so it doesn't mean you have to stick to brands. There are easy and comfortable wear at very reasonably price, and the way you combine those outfits, these are things which I would like to focus on.
Ma'am, can you give us your viewpoint on the difference between image consultant and personal fashion stylist?
That's a beautiful question. Thank you so much for asking me. Image consultant is like a school for people who want to be adapted, wanted to be accepted by the society according to what the society is looking from you. Whereas personal styling is something like, it's like college. You choose your subject. So you know the basics already, but still you're going through trend and fashion, and when you get lost in kind of platform, so these are things, the difference between image consultant is somebody who just teaches you what exactly you need to do. And personal styling is bringing out what you want to do and how you want to look, how you want to improve your personality in front of others. So if you dress properly, you grab the attention of your people, whoever you want to, and you can be successful. It's not magic at all.
Ma'am, it's quite interesting to know about image consulting. How do you stay updated with the fashion trends? Are there any designers and stylists you look up to, and what's the current trend?
Current trend is anything that you wish to wear. I don't follow fashion, but I definitely, yes, I look into fashion. I understand what are the latest trends that are happening, the designers that are. India is such a rich culture that there are so many traditional outfits and karigari, and the artwork of India itself is so vast. It's like fascinating to me when I go out and see that. And yes, to keep up with all these my favorite brands like Sabyasachi and Manish Malhotra, Satya Paul and Dolly Jane. These are all people who I look up to, and that's how I go about it.
Yes, ma'am. I think there is no, there is no new trend. So if we see few decades, white leg jeans were in fashion. Everyone used to wear, and then skinny jeans came in fashion. But now, if we see in 21st century, those kind of jeans and anarkalis are coming back in fashion. So I don't think so. There is new trend as for saying. It's the same thing repeating with new perspective. That's
Yeah,
what I'm feeling. Yeah.
absolutely. I totally agree with you, Sushmita.
And yes, ma'am, could you please share your opinion on fast fashion prevailing in fashion industry?
Fast fashion is all depending upon us and all depending on people who give you sale. So that helps you, you get for 1,000 rupees, you get for two or three. Don't stick to fast fashion because honestly, I feel there's a lot of fabric is being wasted. In olden days, we used to buy clothes only when it is birthday or Diwali or some occasion used to be there. Nowadays, it's becoming a trend. Like we are going for shopping, okay, we're just buying. It's like you're buying a toothbrush or toothpaste and then you pick up something and come. I don't like fast fashion. I just stick to what suits me, and even to my clients also, I teach them the same thing.
Yes, ma'am, I truly agree. Fast fashion is really damaging. And can we discuss more about the sustainable fashion, that how we can save the environment and look for a better future?
Yeah, sure, definitely, because it's a lovely question, and sustainable fashion is something like stick to what you really need, what you really require after going through a thorough check with what's in your wardrobe. Understand first. Just ask yourself these three questions: Is it worth it? Am I going to use it? And how many times I can use it? And where can I use it? If these four questions are in your mind before you pick up a piece and put it in your shopping cart, then I think we will be able to help a lot of people, In this itself, so many 10%, or I think 10% will come down. And 10% worldwide, can you imagine how much clothes we can all save, how much material we can all save?
And lastly, ma'am, I would like to know if there is any opportunity to work with you as a student.
Oh, I love that. And right now, actually, I would love that. And please do share your numbers with me, and I will definitely keep you posted.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, we have now come to the end of the session. and we conclude with a vote of thanks. Thank you, Sunita ma'am, for your valuable time. We had a very interesting conversation about your works and about the fashion industry. We wish for great success in your career, and thank you so much once again, ma'am. Thank you.
I thank you all for creating a platform like this and allowing people like us to come and talk to you. And it's like, we are breaking that generation gap where we are learning so much from you and you are teaching us. Thank you so much. It was really fun to be among all of you. I really loved this session. I think it's one of my favorite sessions from all the other sessions that I've done because the interaction was very nice.
Thank you.
It really means a lot, ma'am.
It means a lot to me too. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe and have a blessed evening. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am. Take care.
Ma'am.